Okay, so this particular session is for all the students who are going for IOCL interviews, GDs, GTs, and some of you have got less time, some of you have got sufficient time, and there are three stages of this IOCL interview. That is, in a personal interview is there, including HR and technical. Then GD and GT, they are the three components of that. Now, let me tell you the way how we are to proceed forward and how we are to prepare next couple of days. Uh, इसमें what we are to think of this entire thing is in three components only. Intro is one component, GD is another, GT is another. As far as group discussion is concerned, group task is concerned, I have sent you the previous year's topics of GD, GT, and HR also. And soon you are going to get the technical questions also from the technical mentors. They are going to give you the technical questions also, what questions were asked. And as far as this interview is concerned in IOCL, some student asked that whether HR question is more or technical question is more. No, that depends upon the panel, depends upon you. So in my opinion, you should prepare HR as well as technical both. Don't assume that which one is more, which one is less. Sometime they will ask you only technical, sometimes they will ask you only HR, sometimes they will ask you combination of both things, sometimes they will ask you HR as 20-30% and technical more. So all sort of combination is possible. So conclusion is I am to prepare for HR also and technical also. Second is like for technical, do I need to prepare couple of subjects only or all subjects? No doubt, there are certain subjects in IOCL which are more favorite for those people who are taking interview. Like if I talk about mechanical engineers, and similarly, all mentors will tell you about their subjects. Like electronics, electrical, chemical, your technical mentors will tell you which are the subjects favorite for them. But like fluid mechanics or this pumps and fluid machinery may be favorite for them. They may ask it. Thermal part they may ask more compared to industrial production or design. They may ask you more. But you will get a list of the questions where you will find that they have asked question from all the subjects. Some of you have done masters, some of you have done project in particular subject, some of you done training in particular industry. So you need to have knowledge about almost all technical subjects. So that is answer to your question whether I should prepare one particular couple of technical subjects or all. Answer is there are couple of technical subjects which are more important, but then knowledge of majority of subjects is very very important. You should have knowledge about the subjects. Then HR, this questions, typical questions of HR are related to you, your introduction and your background. It is not that HR question which is asked to you may be asked to others, because you HR questions are very specific to what you say. The moment you start giving your introduction, after that the question they are going to ask you depends upon what you said in the introduction. So this basically varies according to that. So whatever question they are going to ask you in HR, that will depend upon whatever question, whatever answer or whatever things you are telling in the introduction. That basically depends upon that. So your introduction is something which is very important. The first thing you should do is you should write your introduction on one page. I'm sharing one video which you should refer and you should write your introduction. So on your paper, you should write couple of answers. About your introduction, you should write a script. Why you want to join IOCL? That video also I'll share with you. You should write answer to that. And similarly, there are a couple of more videos which I'm going to share with you. You keep writing answers on the page. You should not go to the interview without script of introduction, because if you go inside without script, then there you will deviate. And every word in the introduction is very important, because next question is going to pop up from there only. So your script of introduction and how you want to pull interview in your direction, that is very very important. If you don't write the script, you will not be very clear how you want to pull the interview in particular direction. So that has to be the starting from where you should do this. Whether I should prepare for my BTech project or MTech project. If you have done MTech, then MTech project is more important. If you are doing MTech, then question may be asked from the MTech subjects also. If you have done BTech but long back and you are not confident in BTech project, you are not very sure about BTech project, what should I do, sir? BTech project probability that they will ask you question from BTech project is 20 to 30% probability. That means arbitrarily they will ask you, what was your BTech project? And then you have to answer it. Whether you are good in that or not good in that, that they don't bother. Industrial training is also there. So similar to that, industrial training also they ask you from where you have done your industrial training. That also is important. So BTech project and industrial training, these are couple of things which are important. You should basically go through these, and at least you should have some knowledge about these things. So BTech project and industrial, BTech project and training, you should have some knowledge about these things. This is very very important, and you should have some idea about that. Now, technical subjects, some subjects more focus, and majority subjects you should have some idea. Whether it will be HR or technical, combination of these, you should prepare both. You should have knowledge about IOCL. You should have knowledge about your background, and you should have knowledge about your personal things like your strength, weaknesses, and kind of HR question which are asked. And you should have some knowledge about the current things also, like petrol pump, petrol cost. So in HR questions, you will find that. Mentors will keep on asking you that, and we will share you some information also related to that. That is related to your interview. So what is very important in the interview is not knowledge. What is very important is, are you confident and calm in the interview or not? Confidence will only come with the practice. So the moment you do more practice, you will become confident. Sir, I should say in Hindi or English or combination. That is your choice. Can I say in English all? Yes. Hindi all? Yes. Combination? Yes. Can I shift from Hindi to English? Yes. In GD, GT, HR, all. I mean, you can use any language. Language is not a barrier. Now, you people actually are to, go through all these things, and you have to prepare about your profile, and you have to jot down the question which mentors are going to ask you. Now, YourPedia mentors, whenever you will have multiple sessions with them, they will ask you a couple of questions, and you should try to answer that. And if you don't find answer, you should write those things in your copy. Not only you, but there are so many other people who are preparing for IOCL, and previous also there are so many videos where snaps of IOCL students are taken. Mentors are asking them questions, and you should note down that. I give you a hypothetical question example. Suppose you have prepared some particular subject, technical subject, strength of material. If the marathon is available there, you prepare it from there. Otherwise, go to the panel of your PDA, and you'll find lot of snaps are kept for that. Start listening to the snap. Snap means a 10-minute mock of one subject by one mentor. He's asking you some questions. Listen to that. If you don't know the answer, write it in your copy, because your PDA mentors are going to ask you only those questions which are going to come in interview related questions only. So there's a lot of content available on the your PDF website, our panel, and you should have access to that. You should see that what questions can be asked. That is what you should start doing immediately. Then there are group discussions, there are group tasks, there are so many things actually. So group discussion, group task, and all these things, there are so many hundreds, 300 plus group tasks are there. You will listen to that group task, you will see what is the task given, and go at the end and see what is the conclusion. And you should minimum go for 5 GDs, 5 GTs, and 5 snaps with the mentors, and that will enhance your confidence. And friends, even if you don't know the answer of some question in the interview, that does not mean you will not pass the interview. I mean, knowledge up to one level is required. Does not mean out of 10 questions you should answer all 10 questions. No. Even if you don't answer 3, 4 questions, you will get very high marks. You should not bluff. You should say, sir, no idea. But basic question answer you should have. Now, what they check and why they give you marks in the interview is because of your confidence and because of your calmness and honesty. If you're confident, calm, and honest, then they will give you marks in the interview. That is how basically you are to do. And this entire practice with the mentors of YourPedia is done for that only. Now, friends, I have told all my mentors that you are to entertain the students as many times as possible. If somebody is coming for 20, 30 times, you do it. So please, I have a request to make all of you. Please cooperate with the mentors also, because they are going to cooperate with you. What will happen is, like, you will tell them, arrange my HR. Like in my case, what happens is, I have given 10 minutes slot to a student. So that time slot exceeds some time. The student is asking a lot of questions, and instead of 10 minutes, he has taken 15 minutes. So next student will be late by 5 minutes. So that way you need to coordinate and cooperate with the mentors. They are trying to accommodate you, but you are also to accommodate them. So that way, what you have to do is, you have to sit with the copy and pen, and you keep on preparing. As and when your time slot comes, let us say your time was 10 o'clock, and I popped up at 10:12. 12 minutes late I popped up. So don't waste that 12 minutes. Sit with your pen and copy and keep reading something. And that delay for 12 minutes will be there because previously, I mean, some student is taking that slot. So those kind of things you can expect. It is not like 10 o'clock means 10 o'clock for you. It can be late in many certain cases. So you need to think of that also. And there are executives in YourPedia who will be mentoring you, who will be helping you, sorry, for all these things. Whatever problem you are facing, you can discuss with them. You can talk to mentors also and proceed forward in that particular direction. And there are so many your competitors. Don't only learn from your strength and weaknesses, learn from strength and weaknesses from others also. Like suppose we did a group discussion and a recorded session is available to you. You do your self analysis and do the analysis of others also. Like, okay, this guy is doing very good and why I'm not doing it. So you should compare yourself with your competitors also. Hundreds of students who are going for IOCL are on platform here. So you all will be preparing together. So learn from others also, not only from you. That is how you should do it. Last, friends, but not the least, is the mental, mental makeup you should have for preparation is, please do not tell yourself that you may not get selected because your gate score is less. Don't say that. Number two, please don't put any undue pressure on you that मेरे को तो पास होना ही है. I'm to give my 100, मेरे को तो पास ही होना है. Don't do that kind of thing. Because the moment you put a lot of expectation on you, you cannot go to the interview and GDGT with free mind. And if you don't go there as a free mind, then you will be under pressure. And the moment you are under pressure, interviewer will check it that what kind of expressions you have. Those kind of things will come. So my request to all of you is like go to the interview GDGT with the full preparation and without any expectation. Listen again, full preparation without any expectation, and understand that result is never in your hands, friends. So you can only give your 100%, you can only prepare very nicely, but whether you will get selected or you will not get selected, you will get marks, you will not get marks, that is not in your control. Give your 100% and go to the examination interview with free mind that okay, let me answer whatever question comes to me. And it is not related to question answering, it is related to the confidence which you display inside. And I will keep on providing you more information, audio messages and all the mentors will keep on providing you that. That is how we proceed forward. Now tomorrow onward we are going to start this all GDs, GTs, etc. Priority will be certainly given to those who are first timer and will be given to those whose interviews are nearby, like whose interviews are 20th October and all. That is the priority will be given to them. This is how it is to be done, right? So now over to you. Anything you want to ask now? Any question if you have? Yeah.
Sir,
One by one.
should we
Pranay, go.
share our should we
Pranay, go
share
ahead.
our interview date on the WhatsApp group?
Tell me again, Kumara.
So should we share our interview date on the WhatsApp group?
No, no, it's not required. You are not to share that. I trust you. When I say that those who are first timer or those who have interview on 20th, please come. I'm not going to check anything. I trust you. Don't worry. But obviously,
Okay.
you are mature enough and you are honest enough that only those will come whose dates will be early. So I'm not going to check anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Any other question? Yeah.
Sir,
Sir,
I
मैं
want to ask, is there any sectional cutoff for every round?
Though IOCL will allow you to go in GD, GT, and interview all three. Unlike HPCL, they will not eliminate you from one round. They will give you a chance to go in all rounds. Now, whether if you don't speak anything in GD, will they pass you eventually? That is doubtful. I mean, they don't declare it, but then I think 40% you should score in GD, GT, and interview minimum. 40% you should try to score, though they have not revealed it. Unlike HPCL, they reveal, but IOCL does not reveal. But try to score minimum 40% in each. 40% means try to give your best. Don't keep silent in the GDGT. And as I
Okay,
told you,
sir.
like they don't reveal it, but there can be cutoff, sectional cutoff. Yeah.
Sir, I am a 2021 pass out, and my internship was cancelled in because of the corona. तो सर अभी मेरे पास इंटर्नशिप एक्सपीरियंस के नाम पे तो मतलब कुछ भी नहीं है, तो मैं उसका क्या करूँ फिर?
देखिए, अगर आपका गैप 5 साल है, 6 साल है, 3 साल है, आप ऑनेस्टली बोल दीजिए. ऑनेस्टी इज द बेस्ट पॉलिसी. आप बोल दीजिए सर मेरा इंटर्नशिप कैंसिल हो गया था कोविड के टाइम पे, तो आई कुड नॉट डू इंटर्नशिप. कोई ट्रबल नहीं है, बट द मोमेंट यू से दिस, यू शुड बी कॉन्फिडेंट.
Okay, sir.
So I will tell each one of you one thing, that be honest. Don't bluff about your gap. Don't say I was doing this, that. Don't do that.
Okay, sir.
Be very, very honest about these things, and tell them what actually you were doing. Honesty and confidence matters.
सर मेरा गैप भी है, मैं मतलब मैंने एमटेक ज्वाइन किया था पर मैं ना वो भी छूट गया था सर, मेरा कुछ रीजंस थे उसके कारण मुझे छोड़ना पड़ गया था 2021। सर 2 साल मेरे ऐसे ही गए हैं गैप में, तो उसका क्या मैं रीजन बोलूंगा?
देखिए, कोई रीजन नहीं देना है अगर रीजन नहीं था। आपको ऑनेस्टली बोलना, और ये चीज मैं आपको एचआर में गाइड करूंगा। सो ये प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं है उसके लिए, इंडिविजुअली मैं आपसे डिस्कस करूंगा टू ईच वन ऑफ यू। बट ऑनेस्टली हमें आंसर करना है, वी विल नॉट ब्लफ। आई एम टेलिंग यू, ईच वन ऑफ यू विल नॉट ब्लफ, नॉट रिक्वायर्ड। Even if there's a gap of 7 years, students have got selected. So it does not matter. 7 years gap did nothing. Honestly told, sir, I was only preparing. It took you 7 years? Yes, sir, it took me 7 years. Be confident, be honest.
सर
That matters.
सर जो मेरा मेजर था, जो मैंने बनाया था प्रोजेक्ट सर, वो मैंने पूरा अकेले नहीं बनाया था, मैंने हेल्प ली थी बहुत लोगों की। तो सर वो ऐसे बोल तो नहीं सकते ना कि मैंने
नहीं बोल
मतलब
सकते
हेल्प।
हैं, इट वॉज अ टीम वर्क सर। इट वॉज अ टीम वर्क एंड माई कंट्रीब्यूशन वॉज दिस। बोलते हैं बिल्कुल, क्यों नहीं बोल सकते? विल से दैट।
सर उसमें थोड़ा मेरे को मेरा जो कॉन्फिडेंस है मेरे मेजर प्रोजेक्ट में थोड़ा कम है, तो उसको कैसे टैकल करें?
कॉन्फिडेंस 90% बच्चों को प्रोजेक्ट में कम ही होता है, जो मेरे को लगता है। 90% स्टूडेंट्स हैव नॉट डन देयर प्रोजेक्ट सीरियसली, जो मेरा एक्सपीरियंस है। तो उसके लिए आप अपना प्रोजेक्ट को गो थ्रू करो, और जितना आपने किया उसको कॉन्फिडेंटली बोलो, और कॉन्फिडेंस आपको आएगा प्रैक्टिस के साथ। आप अपने प्रोजेक्ट का भी स्नैप लगाओ हमारे साथ, एंड बी कॉन्फिडेंट इन द इंटरव्यू। इफ यू हैव नॉट डन मच थिंग्स, बी कॉन्फिडेंट कि मैंने इतना ही किया, उसको बता दो। Confidence should, you should not lose confidence while telling, because many times he will only ask you what was your project, and he
यस
is
सर।
not interested in your project, he is only interested how you are speaking. And अगर confidently आपने उसका title बता दिया, then he is not going to ask you many questions. But if you lose confidence, he will catch you. So
Good
you have to
evening,
be
sir.
confident.
Good
सर
evening, sir.
हेलो।
Please.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, yes, sir. I have a doubt. Sir, I am actually working in some company. So actually, I come to home after 6 o'clock in the evening. So, sir, can you please place the GD or GT after 6 o'clock?
There are multiple sessions are there, don't worry.
सर आई
सर
हैव वन
एक
डाउट।
सर जो
सर वो
बायो फॉर्म
आईओसीएल
में
के अंदर इंटरेस्ट में क्या लिखना है? सर
हम्म,
इंटरेस्ट एंड हॉबीज के अंदर किस टाइप से लिख सकते हैं
एरिया
आप सर?
एरिया
वो
पर
Interest,
डिस्कस
डिफाइन कर
करना।
hobbies,
देना।
strengths and weaknesses, I am sharing one video with you. You have to watch that video first, right? Please watch that video, and once you watch that video and come to me in one-to-one session HR, we are going to help you in that. That is the reason we are going to have multiple HR session, right? We are going
सर
to help
एक
you
डाउट
in
और
that.
था।
सर
सर मैंने
बायोडेटा
इंटर्नशिप
फॉर्म में सर
मार्केटिंग में की थी,
आप अपना
तो
बायोडाटा फॉर्म मेरे को भेज दो एक बार, मैं उसकी एक ऑडियो जनरल इंस्ट्रक्शन आपको भेजूंगा। फिर वन-टू-वन सेशन में मैं कोई इंडिविजुअली गाइड कर देंगे हम लोग। आप बायोडाटा सेशन मेरे को एक बार फॉर्म अपना भेज दीजिए। आप
Sir,
मेरे को डीएम कर
sir,
दीजिए, मेरे को
sir,
मैसेज कर दीजिए।
when we have to fill this biodata form?
So when you have to fill, I don't know that anybody has the answer for that. I think you have to take it along with you, or what?
You have to
नहीं
fill
सर वो ऑनलाइन
biodata
फिल
form
करना।
when you are going to download your call letter. Firstly, you have to fill a biodata form.
Okay. So you have to fill it only on this online, huh?
यस
यस
सर,
सर।
बट द डेडलाइन इज नॉट वेरी क्लियर, दैट्स व्हाई वी आर गेटिंग
It's written like you can fill it like 2 days before going to the interview. And it's something like
I,
that it is written.
yeah, yeah,
It's written 2 days before you
I
have
think
to
before you go to interview,
fill
you
up.
have to fill it up. That is the point, yeah. Before you
Good
go to
evening, sir.
interview.
There is one request that please share some videos, short revision videos for chemical engineering students, because there are a lot of videos available for mechanical engineering, is strength of mechanics, some subject and each and everything. But there are less videos for chemical engineers. So try to share some links for that videos in the
Okay,
group.
Kartikeya, actually, for you people, you need to watch fluid mechanics, thermodynamics, and heat transfer. These videos are mechanical, you please watch. Number one. Number two, marathon videos of chemical engineering subjects are not there, to be honest. Then what is alternate? Alternate is, if you go on the panel, you will find that there are so many technical snaps, because eventually what matters is that you should know the questions from your subject. So let's say you prepared some subject of chemical engineering. Then you go to the technical snaps of that particular subject, and you will find that so many questions are there. Number two, Kartikeya, you take the document of chemical engineering questions. There's a document prepared of interview questions by the mentors. So that document you can take, and that will be shared in your WhatsApp group also. We'll do that soon.
Please share the document. Okay.
Yeah,
Sir,
document
sir,
is ready.
Hello, sir. Sir,
Yeah.
information regarding sir IOCL plant and all everything. Sir, how we will come to know regarding any
नहीं, मैंने
PDF?
भेज तो दी है वो आपको. I have already sent that in your WhatsApp group.
No,
Those
sir,
4
some days
documents
before
I've
you
already
shared
sent.
about. No, sir, you have not shared about IOCL. You have shared about CPCB, I think, yesterday.
मैंने
नो
Not about IOCL.
सर, आ
IOCL
गई
में
सर, आईयूसीएल क्या आ गई सर, ग्रुप पे
नहीं,
आ
मैंने
गई
आज भी भेजी
IOCL
है
का ही
सर
भेजा
ये।
है.
जो सर आज ही भेजिए सर, शाम इवनिंग में.
I've sent that. I've sent that, I think. Yeah.
Sir,
Sir, we
मैं
are not added to IOCL group.
sir, we are having class up to 5 o'clock. Can we have a session at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m.?
Tell me
GD.
again. Tell
Surendra,
me again.
we are having class up to 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. So can we have session at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m.?
Yeah, we will have sessions for that.
Okay,
सर वो बायोडाटा फॉर्म में एक और क्वेश्चन था कि ब्रीफ डिटेल्स अबाउट प्रोजेक्ट्स अंडरटेकन ड्यूरिंग समर ट्रेनिंग एंड ऑन द जॉब. तो सर उसमें वो कंपलसरी क्वेश्चन है, जैसे मैंने ट्रेनिंग नहीं किया है तो उसमें उसका भी मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा है क्या वो चाहिए.
See, all these things you will be discussing with me in one-to-one HR session. I'll give you the answers for that. Don't you worry about it.
Okay, sir.
Any generic question if you have, you can ask me right now.
Sir,
Sir, I want to ask,
some.
is there any, like, does cutoff marks vary according to the interview locations?
Tell me again.
Like, does the interview marks vary according to interview locations? Like some locations they give more marks.
Yes. To tell you honestly, yes. But
Sir.
should you bother about that? No. That is called fate. That is called kismat, X factor.
सर कहाँ पे होते हैं सर?
Sir, we
मार्क्स
can
पता
choose
हो?
when
ना तो मेरे को पता है ना मैं बताऊंगा. अगर पता है तब भी नहीं बताऊंगा. So because these things are not in your control. Sometimes we say, okay, if that center we go, they will pass more. If that panel we go, किसी को पास नहीं करता, वो किसी को नंबर नहीं देता. Friends, that is a fact. ये होता है. But आप किस पैनल में जाओगे? That is fate. That is किस्मत. So मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ? There are things which we can control. Let's try to control those only. There are things which we cannot control. So why to even bother about that? So to answer your question, yes, that is there. I know it. But then if you are there, let us say you got some particular place, and that place is an infamous for rejection. Do you think I'm gonna tell you that, friend, go there and this is a few? I know you will get demoralized. I'll not tell you that, because selections are also there from that place. So yes, you should not bother about it. Just give your best. That is what I'm to tell you.
Sir, actually we can choose venue. We have option to do that.
Again, if I tell you all, you will choose only one venue, right or not? So I shall not reveal those things to you because they are not very authentic also. Because I don't even trust what when students say that. I don't trust it, but students say that. Yes, उस center में कम number मिलते हैं, उस center में ज़्यादा number मिलते हैं. That is how it goes, right?
Sir, there is
Don't
some
bother about
GD
it.
topics.
Yeah.
There is some important GD topic PDF. Sir, from where we can prepare for that topics?
नहीं, टॉपिक जो जीडी के एक पिछली बार आए हैं वो दोबारा तो नहीं आते, बट वी हैव कंडक्टेड ऑल दीज जीडीज, दे आर इन द वीडियो फॉर्म, दे आर अवेलेबल, एंड यू लिसन व्हाट मेंटर इज गिविंग द सॉल्यूशन. दैट इज हाउ यू हैव टू डू इट.
नहीं सर, जैसे G20 से रिलेटेड कुछ टॉपिक्स है या सर उनको प्रिपरेशन कैसे करें? अगर
वो हम भेज देंगे, मैं आपको भेज दूंगा उसका स्टडी मटेरियल, डोंट वरी. कल तक भेज दूंगा मैं आपको, कल परसों तक.
सर आपसे 1-to-1 सेशन करने के लिए अपॉइंटमेंट कितने बजे लेनी है सर?
वो 10:15 बजे होती है, लेकिन आज मैं स्किप कर गया, वो आज मिस हो गई मेरी. इट इज
शाम को ही
10:15
बता दो
PM एवरी नाइट. हाँ, 10:15 PM.
मेरा सर इंटरव्यू 21 को है, तो सर एचआर अगर स्नैप लेना हो तो
हाँ, तो हर्ष मेरे को कल आप कॉल करो, मैं आपको कल का स्लॉट दे दूंगा, डोंट वरी. मेरे को मैसेज कर देना आप, मैं दे दूंगा कि मेरा स्लॉट है, तो आई विल गिव यू स्लॉट फॉर टुमारो.
सर जैसे हमने कोई पीएसयू अभी ज्वाइन कर रखा है ऑलरेडी, तो और उस आईओसीएल का फॉर्म पहले भर दिया था सर ज्वाइन करने से, तब भी एनओसी लगेगा क्या?
देखो, अगर आप कहीं जॉब कर रहे हैं तो एनओसी मांगेगा वो, ये तो
नहीं सर,
रिवील नहीं
इसी
करना.
इसी 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 साल ज्वाइन किया है सर.
हाँ, तो एनओसी मांगेगा. आप पब्लिक सेक्टर में हो, गवर्नमेंट या पब्लिक
हाँ
में?
सर, अभी बीपीसीएल में मैं काम कर रहा हूँ, इसी साल लगा है, और लेकिन
मांगेगा.
आईओसीएल पहले भर दिया था.
उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता। अभी आप बीपीसीएल में और रिवील करते हो, अगर रिवील नहीं करते हो तो नहीं मांगेगा,
तो सर
रिवील
रिवील
करते हो तो
करना चाहिए
मांगेगा।
नहीं?
सॉरी,
सर करना चाहिए या नहीं सर रिवील?
ये क्वेश्चन तो तुम्हें पब्लिक में वैसे नहीं पूछना चाहिए। तुम तो रिवील कर रहे हो, तुम क्या कर रहे हो यार, सब लोगों को, अपने दोस्त मित्रों को, डोंट डू दैट। So if
ओके
you are in some job and if you want to discuss these things with me, please discuss in individually, not in the group. I'm going to suggest you something, case to case basis. So don't discuss these things in open. Discuss these things with me
ओके
alone when you get one-to-one session. So any controversial thing, when you have to tell lie, when you have to do something, please discuss that with me in one-to-one session. I'm not going to tell you to tell lie. I'm not going to say that. We'll only go in a proper way, but don't discuss these things on open. Yeah.
सर लाइक जो इंटरव्यू होता है आईयूसीएल का वो कितने देर का जनरली रहेगा?
15 से
लाइक
20 मिनट, 15 से 20 मिनट एवरेज।
ओके सर, लाइक
ये एवरेज होता है, बाकी कईयों का जल्दी हो जाता है, 10 मिनट से कम में निकाल दिया, कईयों का आधा घंटा चला रहा है, ऐसा भी होता है।
खींच रहे हैं, मतलब बहुत ज्यादा हो रहा है, तो फिर वो अच्छी चीज है सर या खराब चीज है?
सॉरी,
सर अगर इंटरव्यू बहुत ज्यादा लंबा हो रहा है मान
नहीं कुछ नहीं कह सकते। सो इंटरव्यू की ड्यूरेशन इज नो क्राइटेरिया अनलेस अनटिल इट इज बीएआरसी। बीएआरसी में अगर तुम्हारा इंटरव्यू बहुत कम चल रहा है तो रिजेक्टेड हो, बहुत लंबा चल रहा है प्रोबेबिलिटी बढ़ती जाती है, बट अदरवाइज लेंथ ऑफ द इंटरव्यू इज नॉट अ क्राइटेरिया। Sometimes they will take grill you for more. They're trying to understand what you are, so that takes time. So it should be moderate actually. It's not like बहुत लंबे वाला रिजेक्ट होगा सिलेक्ट होगा, ऐसा नहीं है। अगेन यू आर नॉट बॉदर अबाउट दैट। वो बहुत से फैक्टर पे डिपेंड करता है। तुम शुरू में पहले कैंडिडेट हो, वो तुम्हें पूरा मजा लेगा। यू आर द लास्ट कैंडिडेट इन द डे, ही विल ओनली स्पेंड 5 मिनट्स ऑन यू। लंच से इमीडिएटली पहले ही वॉन्ट्स टू गो फॉर ईटिंग, ही विल स्पेंड ओनली 5 मिनट्स ऑन यू। लंच के बाद पहला कैंडिडेट, he will be relaxing, giving you more time. So many factors, don't worry. So don't worry about this, right?
यस सर।
Friends, please enjoy this phase, prepare well and enjoy this phase. Make yourself mentally strong, positive and energetic, so that if you do that, you'll do very good in interview GDGT. Don't be under nervousness, don't be under pressure, don't think I'm to prepare a lot, मेरी तैयारी नहीं हुई, मेरे नंबर नहीं आएंगे, मेरे तो गेट में स्कोर कम है, मेरा नहीं हुआ तो क्या हुआ। सेल्फ डिफीटिंग थिंग्स को पहले खत्म करो। इफ यू कैन डू दैट फॉर मी टुडे एंड देन टुमारो ऑनवर्ड we start preparation this very nicely.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so those of you who are not here for IOCL but for other, like they are dropping message. My point is, please drop me WhatsApp message. I'll get back to you. Those of you who are not going for IOCL interview but here are here for something else, like winter admission and all, they drop me WhatsApp message. I'll get back to you. This session is for IOCL students. Let me request each one of you here what I want from you. I want that you people be positive without any expectation, whether you want to pass, you don't want to pass, whatever you want to do, please give your best. That is the only state of mind you should be in. Don't be negative, don't be under pressure, don't be under fear, because if you are doing something like that, your performance will not come. I cannot help you. I want a clean slate. I want a board like this, nothing written on that, nothing negative written on that. That, sir, my gate is less, I may not get it. Sir, my BTech project is not good, I may not get it. There are issues with everyone. Gaps are there. BTech project, you people, I'm not done. Your preparation is not very good. Everything I agree. But now come with the clean slate that, sir, I'm to prepare very nicely. I'm to learn GT, I'm to learn GT, I'm to do very good in interview, and I'm going to go to interview. If I get selected, I don't get selected, that is not in my control. That is nobody's control. That is the fact of life. So please come with that intention and we enjoy the entire process. We give 100%, we prepare a lot and we go to the interview. With that intention, we should prepare. Right, friends?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, then I take leave of you now. Tomorrow in your WhatsApp group, you will start getting GD, GT slots and join as per the slots and we start preparation tomorrow. Priority will be given to those whose interviews are very close. So tomorrow onward, on the priority basis, we start entertaining them and then we keep on entertaining all of you, right?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
friends. Good night to all of you.
Yes, sir.